Assalamu alaikum. Thank
Please. So you can introduce yourself to all of us, please.
you. My name is Sabiha Chand. I'm from Gilgit-Baltistan. I have done my graduation in agriculture economics from Pir Meher Ali Shah Arid Agriculture University, Rawalpindi in the year 2019. My father is a school teacher and my mother is a housewife. And I have 3 younger sisters and 3 younger brothers. All of them are pursuing their education in various institutions of Pakistan. As far as my hobbies and interests are concerned, I like to do cooking, gardening, and volunteering. I have remained an active participant of my school alumni club of 2014, through which we conduct preparatory classes for the students who aspire to take admission in different institutions of Pakistan. Apart from that, I have remained class representative and girl representative in various semesters of my educational career. With that, regards to my CSS journey, I started my preparation for CSS in 2020. I gave my first attempt in 2020. Unfortunately, I was not able to clear it, but the result was appreciable. That's why I kept on preparing, and I gave my second attempt in 2021. Fortunately, I was able to clear it, and now I'm here in front of the respected panel, aspiring to be a civil servant in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you. Sabiha, you can just introduce us with the Gilgit-Baltistan, the regional government and regional areas. Just tell us, what is Gilgit-Baltistan?
Gilgit-Baltistan is a federating unit of Pakistan. It has not been given a provisional or provincial status to Gilgit-Baltistan. It is internationally part of Kashmir, which is a disputed area. There are, it got the provincial status, it got its, administrative status back in 1970 after the, removal of FCR from Gilgit-Baltistan. Now there are 10 districts in 3 divisions in Gilgit-Baltistan, and there are 10 districts. Along with that, there are, divisions within the districts as well. So this is all about Gilgit-Baltistan administrative structure.
How many districts are in Gilgit-Baltistan?
There are 10 districts.
10 districts.
Yes.
And Gilgit is the capital.
Gilgit, yes.
The seat of the
Gilgit
government.
city.
What is the strength of the assembly?
33.
33.
Yes.
Have you traveled to Kashgar?
No, sir, I have.
Any update about IMF and IMF Pakistan dialogue?
Recently, the finance minister of Pakistan, Shaukat Tareen, he went to Washington, America. He was there to have a bailout of the IMF bailout, which $6 billion was approved from IMF to Pakistan. So the bailout is supposed to come out, but IMF has not granted it because there are some structural irregularities in Pakistan economy. That's why the negotiation have not remained successful. So Pakistan is still trying its best to have the bailout.
They are demanding what from Pakistan now? If they want to release $1 billion, they are asking them to fulfill the conditionalities which they have agreed.
There are certain reforms which IMF is demanding from Pakistan. The first thing is that the IMF wants Pakistan to increase the tax, taxes from it wants Pakistan to earn more and more taxes from the people, and secondly, it wants Pakistan to reduce its imports, and it wants Pakistan to reduce its expenditure on different projects.
Can you tell us what type of economic system we follow in Pakistan?
We follow nowadays.
In Pakistan, we have got the running economy, and we follow some model.
If we talk about the model of present government or the strategy,
no, general. I'm talking of general economy.
Then we follow the what we can say. We follow.
It is a capitalist
trade liberalization model. We are following.
It is a capitalist economy.
It's a capitalist.
Because
yes, it's a capitalist.
One of your subject was economics.
Yes.
And what is the primary economic system, especially with reference to Pakistan?
Then
It
it's mix of capitalism and socialism. It's a mixed kind of economy.
You have the subject of US history.
Yes, sir.
What is this theory of check and balances in American system?
Theory of check and balance is that there are three branches of government there: the executive, the legislature, and the executive, legislature, and judiciary. So these three are supposed to have a check and balance on each other, so that they could perform their activities well, and nobody should nobody should excel its limits, whatever has been given to them in the Constitution of US.
But all these three institutions are available in our constitution. How you compare then? Same checks and balances could be here.
Yes, that could be here, and there are certain check and balances as well, because we have the judiciary here as well, and it sometimes takes suo motu actions, and it also takes the judicial reviews as well. So we do have that system as well.
So do you think the system of check and balances is also functioning well in Pakistan?
It's functioning, but I can say a lot about it, because there are some certain problems and certain factors which are impeding the well functioning of the system in Pakistan.
You have done this subject of BSc in agriculture economics.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what is agriculture economics?
It's economics of agriculture. Like you have to deal with the agriculture is all about farming, rearing animals, and it's about the labor force. So economics deals with agricultural field, like what kind of finances you need for your agricultural sector, what credit you should provide to the labor force of agricultural sector. So it's about financing the agriculture of your country.
Yeah, what is this concept of spot price? The government fixes spot price for wheat and sugar. Can why?
It's just to have a stable market, and to encourage the people to grow whatever crop government want to give priority. Like for most of the time, the government fixes spot price for wheat in Pakistan. Why? Because that's the main need of Pakistan, and it wants to encourage the farmers to cultivate more and more wheat, so that we could have a larger yield and production of wheat in Pakistan.
And why sugar cane? We also notify sugar cane price.
Sugar cane is also it's a cash crop of Pakistan.
But we don't fix cotton prices.
Cotton is it's a cash crop. We are already exporting it, so it has a demand already.
And we don't fix the prices of other agriculture commodities.
Because wheat is the main requirement. We don't utilize other crops as much as we are utilizing wheat in Pakistan.
Thank you.
How many articles are there in the Constitution of Pakistan?
There are 237 something. 237.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
What can you tell us about 18th Amendment, and why off and on it is in the news?
18th Amendment of Pakistan, it was passed in 2010. So the basic thing it did was that it reduced the share of federation in the federal divisible pool, increasing the share of provinces. It gave more autonomy to the provinces of Pakistan, and at the same time it changed the name of NWFP to the KPK.
What has it done? Has it strengthened the bonds and relations between the federation and the provinces, or they are at drag and drones with each other?
When it was passed, the 18th Amendment was passed. It was passed through consensus in Pakistan. With the consensus of federation and the federating units, it was passed. But later on, during the coronavirus crisis in Pakistan, there was a tussle between federation and provinces, that the federation is unable to perform its due activities, because it's not getting its due share in the share from the federal divisible pool. So it was asking for amendment. Federation was asking for amendment for another amendment in the 18th Amendment. It was saying that the federation's share must be increased, so that it could function more organizedly and more in a more proactive manner.
The federation share should be increased, or the provinces' shares should be increased?
As far as my opinion is concerned, the 18th amendment was a good amendment and it should be kept, the same.
Who decides the distribution of shares among the federation and the provinces? Which body?
It's an NFC award.
Gardening is your hobby. Can you name some flowers of the season?
Some of the flowers of this season.
Yes.
This will be marigold. Then it will be pansy, and
Pansy is not. This is not the time for pansy. Marigold, yes, marigold is there. Okay. You play badminton?
Yes, sir.
So, what is the length and breadth of the badminton court?
Yeah, I won't be able to answer this question. Sorry.
Who is the world champion? Women world champion?
She's from Japan. I don't remember the name of her.
What is the issue of Taiwan? And right now, why tensions are building up there?
The issue of Taiwan is that Taiwan is considered is the a province of China. China considered Taiwan as its province. Why? Because since history, China has sent has sent missionaries to the Taiwan state to explore it, and from 1600 to from 1895 something, China has administered Taiwan as well. So keeping these things in mind, China is claiming that Taiwan is the province of China. But recently, what has happened that after the Tsai, she's the prime minister of Taiwan, if I'm not wrong. So she, when she came into power, she has been more open and more independent in her policies, and she has started having independent relation with the United States as well. So this has infuriated China that Taiwan cannot have an independent foreign policy, and completely it can't cut off its relation with Taiwan, being the province of China. So these are the things which are infuriating China, and China doesn't want Taiwan to have a relationship with USA. And USA has also pledged to help Taiwan if China attacks on Taiwan for some reasons.
Geography is your optional subject. What is equinox and solstice?
Now, if we talk about equinox, then equinox is the same length, the time when the day and the nights are equal in their length. And if we talk about solstice, then it is the longest day and shortest night, and shortest night and longest day of the year.
What are the dates?
21st December and 21st June.
In the last 3-4 presidential elections in the United States, there have been serious allegations of rigging by the contesting candidates. Why? Democracy, they say, they are the champions of democracy, and it's the best democratic country of the world. They have their traditions, they have this, they have that, and this thing is going on. What's the reason for that?
There is, since the last few years, there's something wrong with something going wrong, because the society has become polarized due to polarized policies of Mr. Trump. He polarized the nation. That's why there were certain allegations that rigging is going on.
It was not only in the last general election, but in the 2-3 general elections earlier, in George Bush's election, that was also. It went up to the Supreme Court.
I don't know about the Bush election.
You skip your meals.
Yes, sir.
Why?
When the meal is not my favorite, or it's not, one of the things which I want to eat, then I usually skip.
Okay. Thank you.
Sabiha, what percentage of our labor force is employed in agriculture?
It's 38.5%.
How many sustainable development goals are there?
There are 17 sustainable development goals.
Can you name them?
I won't be able to name all of them, but the first one is no poverty, no hunger. Then it's health. Then education should be provided to all of them. There are sustainable cities. Then one talks about the climate change, and the other talks about joint initiatives, and yet other talks about life on the land. Then another one talks about life in water, and these are some of these which I can remember.
Which SDG deals with empowerment of women?
Empowerment of women, I think it's the 10th one, if I'm not wrong.
Why do you think US is rivaling China? And do you think that this trade war, which they call, is going to translate into any active war?
As far as the rivalry between China and USA is concerned, then it's because of many reasons. The first reason being that China is supposed to overtake US economy by 2028. So this is one of the things that USA considers China as its rival. And then if we talk about the international clout or international hegemony the US is enjoying, China is going to threaten that as well. We see that China is very active in South China Sea, and it's developing its ports, and it's other different ports it's creating, and it's having a relationship with developing relationship with other countries as well. So this is a kind of threatening US hegemony and US influence in the region, which US does not want. So it's another reason that they both are having a kind of not okay relationship. And apart from that, the trade is there is the trade deficit there is between China and USA, and USA is having the deficit. So this is other reason that US most of the time, especially in the Trump era, it imposed tariffs on Chinese goods. So in retaliation, China did that as well. So this was another reason between rivalry between China and USA as well.
Thank you very much, Sabiha.
So, Sabiha, when we talk about agriculture sector in Pakistan, what is the composition of agriculture sector?
Composition of agriculture sector, it's livestock, then it's main crops, other crops, cotton ginning. So cotton ginning, and these are fisheries and forestry. These are the sectors.
A debate is going on that in Pakistan's next election, electronic voting machines should be introduced.
Yes, sir.
And perhaps it seems that the present regime is very excited to do it as soon as possible, while the election commission is resisting. What's your take on that? Should it be introduced or not?
The information which I have, about this electronic voting machine is that developed countries like USA, Japan, and UK. These are the countries which are not even employing the electronic voting machines. Why they are not employing? Because there is more risk of manipulation of votes, using the machines, using machines. So it's the thing that if there will be more corruption and more rigging using those electronic voting machines, then my stance on it will be that they must not be employed. And if they are employed, then consensus must be developed among the parties as well. So it will be good for the prosperity of Pakistan in the future as well.
What do you see next 5 years, the constitutional future of Gilgit-Baltistan?
There is talk, there's a discussion at the state level that provisional provincial status will be given to Pakistan. So most probably it will be given to Gilgit-Baltistan. So I see Gilgit-Baltistan as a provisional province of Pakistan.
Okay, let's close it. Okay, let's close the formal session. What do you think, how you have performed? Your own assessment?
I have missed questions of respected sir many times.
जोर से बोलो ना.
तो क्वेश्चंस मैंने काफ़ी मिस कर दिए हैं ना, तो कोशिश करूँगी कि इकोनॉमिक्स पे थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा ध्यान दे दूँ.
You are very good. Sabiha, you are very good. I think your personality is very pleasant. You are intelligent. Your verbal communication as well as body language is fine. And as far as knowledge is concerned, I think it is very good. Keep it. When is your interview?
On 2nd of November.
Okay, you are going for the interview.
Yes.
I think you are prepared. You are in a state of preparedness. Inshallah, you will make it. ठीक है ना? Keep it up. Best of luck from our side.
Thank you.
ये जो छोटी छोटी चीज़ें, बैडमिंटन हो गया, आप खेलती हैं, इसका आपको पता होना चाहिए हु इज़ द वर्ल्ड चैंपियन।
ठीक है सर, मैंने याद कर लिया था लेकिन जहन से निकल गया।
मैन विमेन हो गया, पाकिस्तान के कौन है,
हाँ,
पाकिस्तान
ये
लोग
पता है मुझे।
नेशनल लेंथ एंड ब्रेथ क्या है उसकी, फिर जो ये कुछ चीज़ें जो हैं आपको याद,
ठीक
ये
है सर, कोशिश कर।
ये पूछी जा सकती हैं। आपने वो गार्डनिंग का ठीक कहा, ये जो है ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के आर्टिकल्स, वो लगता है आप कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन वो नहीं है वो, हाँ वो आप देखें, बाकी ठीक है। यू डिड वेरी वेल। और ये जनरल इलेक्शंस में आपने, ये प्रेसिडेंशियल इलेक्शंस जो हैं, ये इसके बारे में जो है ना आपका जो जवाब था वो उसमें ज़्यादा वो मतलब दैट लैक्ड, तो उसके बारे में यू शुड गो एंड हैव अ लुक एट इट, डिस्कस करें, देखें, लिटरेचर पढ़ें कि भाई ऐसे क्यों हुआ है। ये 3-4 इलेक्शंस में हुआ है ये रिगिंग की बात। और दूसरा एक चीज़ और है, आप एट टाइम्स आई कांटेक्ट लूज कर जाती हैं।
यस सर,
करती हैं,
कभी-कभी होता
हाँ,
है।
वो आप ना करें, कोशिश करें कि बिल्कुल आप जो है ना आई कांटेक्ट लूज ना करें, और ठीक रहता।
Sabiha, you have a good personality. You're smartly turned up. Yes, keep your hair properly fixed. And your dupatta also, you shouldn't be fidgeting with your dupatta most of the time. As far as the knowledge is concerned, एक तो तुम्हारा एनर्जी लेवल बहुत लो है, तुमने नाश्ता आज लगता नहीं किया हुआ।
कर लिया था मैं।
लेकिन बारी बारी वो जो तुम हो रही हो, निढाल सी लुक दे रही हो, that's not a good impression to create.
Okay.
So eat well, have some glucose, some sugar, that you are, energetic. You don't sound energetic. और दूसरा आपको SDG 5 का नहीं पता, which deals with women, and you're a woman, you should know about it. There is a knowledge gap, उसको fill करो. You're a smart girl, there's no reason why you won't do well, you will do very well. पर ये है कि एक अपना एनर्जी लेवल ठीक रखो, अपना फोकस रखो, और जो नॉलेज गैप है बेटा उसको फिलअप कर लो, बिकॉज मेरे पास 3-4 दिन ही है। और उसमें ये जो फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स जो हैं वो गलत जवाब नहीं देना, ठीक है। If you don't know, just say कि like you said to a few questions that you didn't know, but SDG में that wasn't the case. So don't give a wrong answer. Work on your facts and keep your energy level high.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
जी सभी, 2-3 चीज़ें, एक तो आपका आई कांटेक्ट वो सर ने मेंशन कर दिया, थोड़ा बेहतर करें।
ठीक है सर।
दूसरा, आपने ना तुक्के मारे हैं एग्जैक्ट फैक्ट्स के ऊपर। ये बिल्कुल मैडम ने जो कहा, मैं इस पर फर्दर डेलिब्रेट करता हूँ। नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट द पैनल, ठीक है। अब आपने कहा कि जी वो 13 हैं या 12 हैं, हो सकता है हम में से चारों को किसी को ना पता हो, बट पैनल में होता ऐसा नहीं है, डेफिनेटली पता होता है, ठीक है। जितनी आपकी उम्र है उससे ज़्यादा की सर्विस करके वो लोग वहाँ बैठे होते हैं। सो इट इज़ ऑलवेज बेटर टू कीप अ सेफ पाथ फॉर योर सेल्फ कि जी आई एम सॉरी सर, मुझे नहीं आता। और अगर गैस करना ही है तो आपको तरीका है कि अलाउ मी टू गैस। एंड लास्टली, यू परफॉर्म गुड। एक पर्सनल कमेंट है, हैव यू ट्राइड एनी अदर टाइप ऑफ स्पेक्टिकल्स फॉर योरसेल्फ, फ्रेम? You think this suits you more?
They suits me more.
I think that you need to revisit your choice of your spectacles. Maybe that will add further to your personality. Best of luck.
Thank you.